Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wonderful people of Biafra. Today is another wonderful day, being the first day of July, year of our Lord 2021. Today is a special day because our head of finance of IPOB, Indigenous People of Biafra, Madam Nnamdi, and the team of finance are live on this program. I will be anchoring them tonight. Firstly, I have to introduce myself before I will bring them to the studio. My name is Mazi Umeh. I reside here in United Kingdom as one of the principal servants of Indigenous People of Biafra here in North London, IPOB to be precise. Tonight is going to be very straightforward. The head of finance and her team are coming here to lay things to bear. Without wasting much of our time, I'm going to bring Madam Nnamdi and her team in here to introduce themselves, and we'll take it from there. Thank you. Good evening, Madam Anya. Please introduce yourself.
Yeah, thank you very much. Am I coming up, Claire?
Loud and clear.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you very much for this evening, for hosting us. My name is Mrs. Nnamdi, and by the special grace of GateKeepers, I am the head of finance of Indigenous People of Biafra worldwide. I'm here today with my team, Mazi and Ifoma Chiumba. I hope Ifoma will join us, very soon. But we are here today to talk to our people, Biafrans. But before I go on, I want to allow Nelson to introduce himself. Then I will come back again. Nelson, over to you, please.
Okay. Right. Mr. George, good evening, and may the glory of God continually reflect in your life in Jesus' name. Good evening, dear friends worldwide. My name is Nelson Yagazi. By the special grace of GateKeepers, I serve the indigenous people of Biafra in the capacity of Secretary of Finance, IPOB worldwide. By extension, I oversee finance matters in Asia continent and Africa, and then some countries in South America. I will stop here for the time being. Good evening.
Yeah, thank you very much. While we are waiting for Ifoma, we have to move on. I want to thank Biafrans for being very steadfast. And I thank especially GateKeepers for giving us this day, for keeping us alive, for giving us a leader who is dedicated, that loves us so much, our supreme leader, Mazi Kanu. And we pray that very soon he will join us. It's very important that we address Biafrans today. I know some people were thinking that they have defeated the finance department. They thought that we are no longer there. So they were now popping champagne, not knowing that we are here and we go nowhere. The thing is this: finance department established by our leader and appointed me and my team for a reason, and that is for us to join in the restoration of Biafra. So anybody thinking that they have defeated us, well, they really have a lot of work to do, because this department is guided by GateKeepers. He directs us, and he has been with us all along. And those that I have tried before, they failed, and they will continue to fall while we continue to grow. I want to use this opportunity to make it clear again that we have but one leader, one supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He is the only leader we have, no substitute, nobody deputizing for him. He is the only leader. Irrespective of where he is, he remains our leader. It's not debatable at all. I want to use this opportunity to commend all those who have remained steadfast, loyal, because I know there are some people, as soon as they know that you are loyal to our leader and that you are carrying out the assignment given to you, they will do everything to try to destroy you, character assassination, but it has not stopped any one of us. Those that are loyal, those that knows what they're supposed to do, those that carry out go by the code of conduct, we are still here. I commend every one of us. And those that are making payments, I commend all of you. Because some people were thinking that they have defeated us, that we are not going to continue. They go about closing accounts everywhere around the world and opening their own. In spite of the fact that they are opening their own, they are still not satisfied. They go about looking for where to get money in America, to get money in Italy, to get money in Africa. Still, it's not enough for them. And we are still here. I commend all of you. Those of you in Germany that are with us, that are making your contributions, those of you in the United States, not all of them, those that are loyal, that are making their contributions to the correct accounts, those of you in the United Kingdom, the few that are with us, that are making your contributions, those in Italy that are with us, those in South Africa that are with us. I commend every one of us. And those that are paying money to where they are not supposed to pay, you have nobody but yourself to blame, because the day of reckoning will come. I also want to remind every one of us. Some people have made it a habit insulting people, insulting our leaders' family, yet they claim that they are in IPOB. You cannot be in IPOB and insulting our leader's family and our leader. It means you are not here. You are not one of us. You cannot insult a family of our leader. You don't follow the code of conduct. You don't carry out instructions, yet you claim that you are IPOB. It's not possible. You go and form your own and leave those of us that are in IPOB to work and restore Biafra. I want to make one thing clear. Some people are using my name to say that I'm aware of the accounts that is open in Germany. They are so-called international accounts. Of course, there is no international account in Germany because our leader did not approve that account. They claim that is international, and I'm not aware of that account. But some people are going behind when they pay money there and their members ask them, is Madam Enya aware of it? They say yes. This is not true. This is nothing but lies. I'm not aware of this account they opened in Germany. Our leader did not approve it. So do not pay money into that account. I made it clear in one of my broadcasts. Do not pay money into that account they opened in Germany, neither the one they have in Australia, because it's not approved. I also want to remind every one of us And this is very important because I know after this, our brokers, their attack dogs will start talking about me, but I'm used to it. What they are doing is creating content because they know when they talk bad that people will listen, and then the YouTube will be paying them money. They are using you to enrich themselves. I want to make this clear to every one of us. No financial announcement can be done by anybody except from the finance department. Nobody has the right to make any financial announcement to tell you where to pay money, be it in form of memo or in a meeting, whichever form it comes. Disregard it. Every financial announcement must come from the finance department. If you did not hear me make any announcement on finance, disregard it. It's fake. Because there is a department known as finance department. Anything on finance must come from this department. Take note. You can quote me. That's what I said. I remember in February, I made an announcement of an account in USA. And on the 28th, they came up with their own account in Australia. That one was not enough for them. They opened another one in Germany. They have not turned IPOB Biafra Restoration into a company. This is not what he says. This is not why IPOB was formed. IPOB was formed so that we can go and restore Biafra, so that every one of us will be free. But they have not turned it into a company. Everybody wants to be a director. Everybody wants to be a CEO. Everybody wants to have their own. Let me get my own now before it's too late. That is what is happening. Very sad. Very, very sad. Why can't we concentrate on the reason why IPOB was set up? Why can't we concentrate and work hard to make sure that our leader is released? Why can't we work hard to make sure that our people that are in prison will be released? Why are people so interested in forming their own company using IPOB, using our leader's profile? You see our leaders' picture on their profile, but they are going against Nnamdi's instructions. You see our leaders' picture on their profile, but they are doing their own thing and not following the code of conduct. Yet they claim that they are IPOB. It's not correct. And I want to remind some people think because they are not on oath, therefore the oath will not affect them. No. As long as you say that you are a member of IPOB, automatically you are initiated to this oath. Automatically. So people should take note. Very, very important. Automatically you are in. People must be very, very careful. So many things is going on. People know where they are supposed to pay money, but they will leave it and be paying to where they are giving them account to pay because they don't want to be removed. That means you didn't join this struggle to restore Biafra. Onyendu is the only leader, so why should you be afraid of somebody else who is under our supreme leader, Onyendu? Why? Some of them will tell you, I will not pay. I will wait until our leader comes out. No. Now, let me make this clear. When you say you are not paying, you are waiting until our leader comes out, it means you don't want our leader out. As simple as that. That's what it means. That's exactly what it means. we need to be careful. I want to use this opportunity to commend all those that were present in our last court case on the 22nd of June 2023. I commend every one of us that was there for being there, for supporting us. GateKeepers will bless each and every one of us. Blessing might not come in financial blessing. It might come due to health, good health, blessing your children. Blessing comes in different forms. It's very important we do the right thing. It's very important we abide by the rules and regulations that governs this noble family. Any announcement on finance, I repeat, any announcement on finance by anybody that did not come from this department, finance department, disregard it. Be it in form of memo, disregard it. Or having meeting or whatever, disregard it. Anything on finance must come from the finance department. That's the way it is. I will come back again, but before I give to Nelson, Mazi, Umeh, I would like you to play. There are two important audio our leader did on finance. Please, can you help me to put on that?
Yeah, no, please just mute yourself. I'll bring you up. Yeah.
Biafra Alpha Power Media International.
Anytime you get a call from our sister Nnamdi, then you know you're in very serious trouble, you have done something wrong. Please make sure that our accounting and our audit is up to date. I do not understand the reluctance of some individuals in the US to remit the money that people have contributed to ESN. I don't understand the reason why you're holding it. I don't know what for. Please. And I have maintained that any accounts that we have that Nnamdi cannot see, I do not trust that very account. As long as she doesn't see it, I will not trust it. And very, very soon, I will shut down every account that Nnamdi cannot see.
Biafra Alpha Power Media International
is our overall finance officer, IPOB worldwide. And she is a woman of immense integrity and substance. One of the pioneer contributors to Radio Biafra and IPOB before a lot of people came along. Anything she tells me, I believe, is gospel. And everything is properly documented.
So anytime you get a call from our sister Nnamdi, then you know you're in very serious trouble, you have done something wrong. Please make sure that our accounting and our audit is up to date. I do not understand the reluctance of some individuals in the US to remit the money that people have contributed to ESN. I don't understand the reason why you're holding it. I don't know what for. Please. And I have maintained that any account that we have that Nnamdi cannot see, I do not trust that very account. As long as she doesn't see it, I will not trust it. And very, very soon, I will shut down every account that Nnamdi cannot see.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
you can go on.
Yeah, thank you very much. Now, this is to remind our people because they open international accounts, as they call it, in Germany, in Australia, in South Africa, in United Kingdom, and some other places. Those accounts are illegal. And some people are withholding the money that are supposed to be paid into the correct account. We have the records right from Canada. Joy, the money that is in that women's account in Canada is not yet forgotten. She will account for it when the time comes. The same thing in the United Kingdom, Sophia Carlo. The money that was in that account before she removed me and removed her deputy, Mrs. Magdalena Abu, she will account for that money. The one that they have in Forest Gate, that they have not paid for more than 1 year, we have the record. They will account for it. The one they opened in Germany, even in Osnabrück account, they will account for it. and the one they open in Munster or Bremen or wherever they open, we have the record. They will account for it one day. Do not say nobody informed you. Do not say nobody informed you. I'll stop now. Let my colleague come in, Nelson, then I'll come back again. Thank you very much. Nelson, over to you, please. Thank you. Unmute yourself.
Mazi Nelson, can you hear us? Can you mute yourself, please? The floor is yours.
Okay, sorry, confirm if my voice is coming out, is it?
Yes, loud and clear.
Okay, thank you. Biafrans worldwide, good evening once again. From where I am is evening. So I say good evening to you, but I understand we live in different time zones. So some people is their morning, some is the afternoon, some is even midnight. Those is morning where they are, good morning to you. Those is afternoon, good afternoon. My name, once again, is Nelson Yagazi. And by the grace of GateKeepers, I have called us all into this service of Biafra restoration. I function in the capacity of Secretary of Finance, IPOB worldwide. By extension, it is my duty to oversee finance matters in Asia and in Africa, with the exception of Biafra land, where the head of finance, Lady Nenyanya, is directly in charge. And again, some few countries in South America. Today, the first day of July 2023, we come to you as a Department of Finance, headed by one and only Lady Nenya Aya. It's my pleasure to remind us all that finance as a department have one head, just like every other department in this struggle. There are several departments here as structured by our leader Mazi and Kanu. And each of these departments is headed by an individual. As it is with finance, the head of finance department is Lady Nenya Aya. And with her rests the authority to direct the finance of this noble struggle, this noble family of IPOB worldwide. There are no two heads of finance until our leader left to be in the hand of the enemy. No change has been made as regards the head of finance. So as I speak, the head of finance remains Lady Nenya. And I often speak about the code of conduct, even though some people disregard the code of conduct, some hold it in contempt. I don't know why, but as I always mention, you can't have any civilized organization without a code of conduct or rule of law, as some people choose to define it, or constitution, unless you aim to have something like the zoo, which all of us are working to live. So every civilized nation has rule of law, a constitution, some choose to call it, or code of conduct that defines every office and the conduct of every individual, so identified with the organization. The code of conduct is clear and, in my opinion, should be held sacred. Why? Because I hold it in utmost sacrosanct. And I think that is what should be if we aim to have a civilized and organized struggle or movement. The code of conduct should be held at highest esteem. And I believe if we all are doing this, there wouldn't be problem or misunderstanding in the struggle. But that problem here is that some choose to hold it in contempt, and that is the greatest undoing of this struggle. So I'm calling on everyone to retrace his or her step and acknowledge this code of conduct as a guidance to us all. This is finance department. And this department has been in operation since 2014. And since that time, Lady Nenia Anya has been the head of finance as announced by our leader. And my humble self have been functioning as a secretary from inception. There hasn't been any change. If our leader didn't trust us, he would have changed us. But up to this moment, his trust, his faith is with us. I must commend everyone that up to this moment have been standing strong in this struggle. It hasn't been easy, of course. But we ought to remember that our leader made it clear when he was out here with us that Biafra will come at a time nobody expected, when everybody must have felt, oh, it's no more possible. That's when Biafra will come. And you look at it, what is happening today, and what happened during the election with the obedient movement, everybody felt, okay, we're going to have a new Nigeria. It's never going to come. And most people lost faith. Most people feel like, oh, the struggle is no longer popular, this, that, and especially with our leader being in incarceration. But what has happened with those that believe in one Nigeria? As our leader always says, self is you and come back disgraced. The struggle is still on and will be on until Biafra is restored. For that purpose, those of us who are still standing firm are called for. And if you are still standing firm, kudos to you. My respect to you, my salute to you. You are one of the people that IKECHUKWU God Most High ordained to bring about this Biafra restoration. So if you have been making your financial contributions, kudos to you. It means you're not swayed. You're not swayed. You're not deceived. Up to this moment, your senses are still with you. My respect to you. It hasn't been easy. And to those that say they are going to hold their money back until our leader comes out, as head of finance mentioned, I was just wondering, like, if you say you're not going to make contribution because maybe you're kind of confused with some of the challenges that are springing up, the rumors, the accusations and counter accusations, and you feel like, okay, for this reason I'm keeping my money back until our leader comes out. Hell, you don't want our leader to come out, because if every single individual holds back his money, how is our leader gonna come out? How will the case processed? Do you think about it? Please, let's have a rethink. Let's have a rethink. As I've said, there's only one head of finance, and it's with her the right, the onus, the responsibility to announce any account or make any announcement as regards finance, right? The onus to make announcements on financial matters rests with her, no other person. I don't care how anybody interprets this, but this is a fact. And we have been functioning in this department since 2014, that it was instituted by our leader. So I know I know the things that go on. This is the way it is. If you choose to send money elsewhere, well, it's your business. It's your money, it's your business. But finance is a department. And our leader made it clear that any account that the head of finance is not in, he doesn't trust it. Yeah, Judge Umeh just played that audio to remind us, to help our decision. It's okay if you choose to do something else, but bear it in mind, our leader will come out. And we have been in this very spot before. This wouldn't be our first time. The first time he was incarcerated between 2015 to 2017, I think April 2017, when he was released. We've had this similar experience, and I always refer to it, urging people to learn from the past. We are going through challenges, through our own trials, but we'll come out of it victorious if we hold on to the truth we've known. Remembering our leader said, this struggle is built on a twin pillar of truth and honesty. Sometimes I wonder if some of us are still standing on that twin pillar. Are we still holding on to truth? When we say we are whiter than white, we are whiter than snow, are we saying it because that's the true reflection of things? Or are we just saying it for saying sake? Are we just saying it just let it be our mouth is pronouncing something? Are you truly whiter than white? Are you truly whiter than snow? It's a question that only you can answer yourself. So whosoever that is hearing my voice, this is a question to you, and you alone can answer that question to yourself. In all you do, in all these accusations coming up sometimes, are you being whiter than white? Are you being whiter than snow? Are you creating things, making things up to score a cheap point or to hang a fast one on who you consider as an enemy, as an opponent, as a rival? In my understanding, every one of us that profess Biafra, in truth and in spirit, we all are aiming at one thing. Therefore, we are not supposed to be rivals or enemies. Nobody professing Biafra in truth and in honesty and in spirit is supposed to be your enemy. We have common enemy, which is Nigeria and its agents. But what I see is some people have forgotten the basic matters. Now take pleasure in baseless accusations rather than facing the reference. This is a call, a clarion call on you to retrace your step. Our leader is still in detention. If we weren't as divided as we are, I do not think this obedient movement, this election would have a kind of have the kind of weight it had or affected us the way it affected us, because within that time it's just like we are quiet, like the struggle is on a standstill. I feel it's like that because of the divisions, the accusations and counter accusations. If we had put our eggs together and carried out the campaign as we used to, I do not think those believing in one Nigeria in the Nigerian politics, they would have had the kind of impact they had. But we didn't. We are so drawn with attacking one another. People who are naturally not your enemy, then you make them your enemy. There is only one head of finance. We don't have two. I do not understand why some people choose to leave their department to work in other people's department. No. If our leader had issue with the head of finance, he would have replaced her. But for the fact that for all these years, I said since 2014, and this is verifiable, so go and verify. We've had one head of department, one head of a finance department, and that person is Lady Neniaya till date. Now, you consider it, and one fact faces you. She's a woman of integrity. But hey, this is not me praising Lady Neniaya. This is me making a statement of fact and urging that we hold on, to the code of conduct, that we hold on and come together and fight for the release of our leader, that we come together and fight the common enemy. Nobody genuinely professing Biafra is your enemy. In my own humble opinion, I might be wrong, I stand to be corrected, but I feel like anybody that is professing Biafra in truth, in spirit and in honesty is not your enemy. Except you have ulterior motive, except your desires, your attention, your preoccupation is to make money out of the struggle, as some people have done. Other than that, then nobody in the struggle, genuinely in the struggle, is your enemy. So if your energy is being directed against your fellow IPOB member that you know is innocent of your accusations, then I wonder at you. Maybe you're the problem. Maybe you are the maybe you're the Trojan horse in us. Because the Trojan horse destroys from inside. And I always remind people, when Nelly Ofebu and co came up accusing Lady Neniaya and every other thing, I drew people's attention then. And some people were quick. I don't know what it is with people and their accusations, but some people were very quick to jump on it. Oh, Lady Neniaya this, Lady Neniaya like that. Gossip, unfounded rumors, baseless and cheap gossip. But the moment this Ofebu and co, none of them have been able to provide evidence to any of their claim. Shouldn't we learn from that? In the first place, how is it that we that have been in the struggle for a while, for a long time, allowed ourselves to be deceived by people that joined IPOB as a result of COVID-19 pandemic, the COVID-19 freedom fighters? These people just come in, and it was so easy for them to penetrate our heart, to penetrate the struggle, and start blackmailing people that have been there with you long before these agents of darkness came in. We left our heart unguarded. It's as simple as that. If you look at the scripture, before Judas betrayed Jesus, the scripture said that evil spirit entered Judas, because Judas had been there, he has been among the 12 from the beginning. And then at that particular time, the scripture says that evil spirit entered him. And then he went out and did what he did. Watch it. You do not allow evil spirit to enter you. Some of us, evil spirits have entered them. And that is why there's crisis. I will never forget the publication of BBC the week that our leader was kidnapped and renditioned to Nigeria, where the BBC published that there's a disarray, that Nnamdi Kanu is arrested and there's disarray. Then there's no disarray in the struggle, but they just published the disarray in IPOB family. I say, if we are wise, if we are watching it, we should know this is a game plan. There is something they are instituting. There's something they are cooking up. We should watch it. And we didn't watch it. And this is where we find ourselves today. I'm not going to speak further. I will stop here. But I'm pleading with everyone. Let us retrace our step. Let us remember what we are in the struggle for. We're not here for fame. We're not here for money making. We're not here to make enemy. We're not here to pull people down. We are here to restore Biafra. And this is coming from Finance Department. My humble salute to every one of you there making contribution up to this point. It's not easy. You have done marvelously well. You have been doing marvelously well. And I encourage you, continue in that path until Biafra is restored. For if you stop halfway, the ones you've done are a waste. We haven't done a thing until Biafra is restored. Remember our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in your prayers. And if you're saying you will not contribute until he comes out, you are as well saying you don't want him to come out. You are invariably saying you don't want him to come out. My regards to you all. Thereon.
Yeah, thank
Thank
you,
you very
Mazi.
much. Thank you, Mazi. I will want to add to what you said. What really baffles me is that a lot of people still don't even know what we are doing. They don't even know that we are here to restore Biafra for our own freedom, for our people back home. They still don't know. Some people think that Biafra restoration is open your laptop, talk and make content about Nnamdi, make content about people that are loyal to our leader, and then they will cash in from YouTube, we pay them, and then they levy all sorts of lies and insults. They think that's what it is. No, it is sacrifice. Our leader is in DSS. Why? Because of you and me. Yes, some people don't obey him. He will give instructions, they will put it by the side because they now want to show themselves. Like I said, we have just one leader. One supreme leader. There is no substitute. There is no deputy. Nobody standing in for him. He's only one, no matter where he is. So people should stop fooling themselves. They know the truth. And our leader will come out one day. What face will you have to look at our leader? What face do you have? And some people allow themselves to be manipulated. They know the truth. Because you need one help or the other, you allow yourself to be manipulated. Money that is meant to pay for our legal case, to take care of our people, some people are just using it and putting in their own pockets. Cooking rice, jollof rice, making parties. And you think you will not account for that money? You will account for it. The moment you tell them the truth, they will go and tell a lawyer to write a letter for you. Forgetting that I live here in Germany. I know this system. You cannot manipulate Nnamdi. Now, like I said, and I want to repeat it again, every financial announcement, changes in finance, changing of anything, announcement, where to pay money, must come from the finance department, not from anybody, not even a memo. Disregard any memo, any announcement, anybody coming on air and shouting. It must come from the finance department. If I don't make that announcement, then it's fake. If you decide to go there, you are on your own. But do you know what? People will contribute. They have siphoned IPOB money. You go to Biafra land, they have stopped it. They are some of them are paying it to their own private account. You go to South Africa, they open another account. In spite of the fact that we have a national account approved by our leader, they go and open another account. They have now left the work, the assignment that our leader gave to them. They are now interested in finance. Ask yourself, why? That one is not enough. They go to Italy. From there, they jump, they come to Germany. They go to US, in United Kingdom. Like I said, that fund, I'm not talking about the one that they did in Umeh account alone. I'm not talking about the one that was in national account in USA. I'm talking about the one, again, in Canada. Over 50,000 Canadian money was there when I was in the account. I told joy to transfer that money to USA account. She refused. She will account for it. The one they used in Germany here, they opened in Osnabrück, they will account for it. The one they opened in Munster, they will account for it. The one in United Kingdom that Sophia Kanu opened there, I was in the account together with her deputy Magdalena Agu. She removed me from the account. I know how much that was in that account. What happened to it? She will account for it. The one in Forest Gate that they have not paid for over 1 year, they will account for it. The ones that they are putting in different accounts in Biafra, they will account for it. Because that is people's money. You can't just take people's money and get away with it. That's why I said, do not deceive yourself because you are not on oath. So you think you are come out of it. No. As long as you are in IPOB, as long as you identify with us, automatically you are initiated into the oath. You've taken it, and it will affect you and your generations. In 2015, when our leader was kidnapped, the same thing. The same thing. Some of these people in this country that are looking for this money, go to their country, they only have 6 zones. 6 zones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But they are looking for money that other people contributed. Some of them, they come on air, they shout from money to night. They don't pay anything. But they want other people's money. And you think you will not account for it? I know that after this, my broadcast, they will send the attack dog to back as usual. But what have they backed? What happened? I'm still here. Upon all their plans to destroy finance department that Nnamdi set up, we are still here. And nothing is going to happen to this department because it's ordained by Chukwu Abiyam. Nothing is going to happen to our leader because he's sent by Chukwu Abiyam. They can try whatever they like. So for those of you that are paying to the right account, continue doing it. They think by stopping money here and there, going to this account, taking money, that they will stop the struggle. Now, do you know why? Because this Biafra restoration is ordained by Chukwu Abiyam. And he sent our leader. So those 2 things, you can't fight Chukwu Abiyam. You can't. So for those of you that are loyal, that are with us, that are paying to the correct account, that are following the code of conduct, remain steadfast. We are almost there. We are almost to the end of the tunnel. Hold on. Encourage yourself. Yes, it's difficult. Yes, it's not easy. Nobody says it's going to be easy. No. Our leader is making a very big sacrifice. When you are doing all these bad things, do people sit down for once to think about our leader? Where he is? The love he has for us? Why can't we show him that same love? Why insulting him and his family? Why? You don't want him? You don't like him? Then what are you doing in IPOB? Because he's the leader of IPOB. What are you doing here? Search your conscience. Together, we will restore Biafra. It's not going to be easy. But if we can come this far, we will succeed. They thought by removing me from Radio Biafra that I will not speak again. Mbano. But I've been talking all along. I have, and I will continue. Radio Biafra, they don't even know how it was set up. Radio Biafra that they never contributed. Radio Biafra that I, from the beginning, said was there. They removed me there, thinking that they think I'm one of those people that they can manipulate or intimidate. The more they do it, the more me and my team, we are stubbornly in this. And we'll be there to see it to the end. We'll be here and our leader will come out and we'll continue to support him. People should be very careful because what we are doing is spiritual. It's not ordinary, it's spiritual. That's why you see them, the way they are behaving, you see what is happening to them, because they have gone against the spirit that governs this struggle. Don't allow yourself to be used. Don't allow people to manipulate you. Because they will suffer it, you will suffer it as well. When you see something that is wrong, speak out. And for those that are using my name, telling lies, that I'm in the accounts, their so-called international account they open in Germany. The one in Australia is not enough for them. Now they open in Germany. They say that I'm there just to deceive people. Just because our former international account was in Germany. So they now decided, they say, okay, let's come to Germany and open another one. You know, people might think it is fake. It's not approved by our leader. I'm not aware of it. I don't have no say. I don't even know what is going on. So when you pay in there, then you know you are not with us. If you pay in there, then you know you are now busy with their own Biafran community. Because they have moved on. But using our leader's picture as profile, we know them. We know how they operate. Like I said, I commend all those that have been paying to the correct account. Those of us in Germany, those of us in the United States, not all, those in Italy, those of us in the United Kingdom, those of us in South Africa. But one thing now is that many people are now realizing what is happening. Many are now knowing exactly what is happening. But before you know it will be too late for you. Like I said, and I repeat again, this struggle, this Biafra restoration, nobody can stop it. We will get money. Those that IKECHUKWU called for this assignment, they will keep contributing. It's a shock to them when they saw me and Kanu and saw all of us in UK. They thought that the court case that is not going to hold. But you see how IKECHUKWU made it? It was shown live. They were all ashamed of themselves. They started saying that Nnamdi is in autopilot. How did they know I'm in autopilot? If they are not in autopilot. They are the ones that are in autopilot. The moment you do something that they don't want, they say you are in autopilot. You think, how can I destroy a house that I built, I helped to build? It's not possible. So they say I'm in autopilot. Just to make a point, just to create a content, because they have nothing to say again. Nothing. They are now exhausted with facts. They are now exhausted with propaganda. But for those of us that are with our leader, and we are in majority anyway, I commend every one of us. Biafra must be restored. And our leader will come out very soon. Remember our leader in your prayers every blessed day. Because it's only somebody that loves you will make such a sacrifice for you. Anybody that don't love you will never sacrifice to be in prison because of you. Make your donations, issue them with receipts. Make sure you pay to the correct account. Ask them, that account, is it approved by our leader? Ask them, is Mrs. Anya aware of this account? If they don't answer you, then do not pay there. Pay to the correct account. Because when you do the right thing, you'll be blessed by Chukwu Okike Abiama. Remember our leader and his family in your prayers. Nelson, do you have any closing remarks before I come back again to say bye to Biafrans? I don't know, maybe Mazi wants to ask 1 or 2 questions. I don't know.
Thank you,
No.
Madam Anya. Tonight is head of finance and the team's night, and I will observe. After you guys must have closing remarks, then I'm going to replay the audio of our leader, and I will drop some lines for that, because I'm coming tomorrow for a broadcast again, just prior to what you're just saying, because we have to hear them head on. We're not letting up. You know, we are just starting. Like I said, we are not here to make friends or enemy. Our leader taught us well. And if you, as all of us are the students of Radio Biafra, nothing, anybody can, distraction is not what they can bring, because we will come here and lay you to bear. I'm very happy tonight that Biafrans are listening, and across board, all the broadcasts you have made this week, everything is going to come live again, because we need to come back, to go back and grassroots sensitization again, once again on our finance. They have tried. So I will let you guys finish up before I will say 1 or 2 things and close the program. Thank you. Mazi Nelson, please go on.
Mazi Nelson, go on. Give your closing remarks, please. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Once again, this is Nelson Yagazi, Secretary of Finance, IPOB Worldwide. Once again, I say regards to everyone that is still standing strong till this very moment. Our leader said from beginning that he needs only 100 men to restore Biafra. And at that time, people wondered at what he was saying, are possible upon all the crowds following him. And he says he needs only 100 people. And now when he came out from being a communicado, that is after the Python dance attack, and he was missing in action, his whereabouts not known for about 14 months. And then when he reemerged, he said he has gotten 4 people. Out of the 100 men he's looking for, he has gotten 4. And at that time, I was wondering, what does he mean? Only 4? But sincerely speaking, now I'm wondering if he has gotten up to that 4. Remember, at the time he mentioned he has gotten 4 people, I was wondering, so what is he saying? Does he mean all these people following him? He's just saying he's only 4 people he has gotten. Right now, I am wondering if he has actually gotten up to that 4, sincerely speaking, because I'm marveled at the level of things happening. But as I said, there is a clarion call on everyone to retrace his or her step. But let us understand what we are here for. Let us understand who actually is our enemy. You know, in a family, when members of the family fight one another, the enemy has the opportunity to come and steal and cut away their belongings and even destroy them more. So let us realize who actually our enemy is, the common enemy, and face that common enemy. Let us remember our leader is still in detention and is in detention for our sake. Every effort should be geared towards releasing him and thereafter towards restoring Biafra, and not to attack one another. There won't Biafrans. There won't be IKECHUKWU Abiama. Strengthen every one of you that is still standing strong. There won't.
Thank you very much. Finally, I want to say Some people are saying, why is she not on Radio Biafra? Our Radio Biafra is no longer what it used to be. They now use it to gossip, insult, and do whatever they want to do. Because I speak the truth, they decided to cut me off from Radio Biafra. But I'm still saying it elsewhere. I'm saying it here, and I say it when Mazi IKECHUKWU come, and I will say it anywhere. So I don't need to go to where it's supposed to be a holy place where we worship, then I'm turning it to a gossip, insulting people. I don't belong there now. And I want to repeat again. Anybody telling you that I'm aware of the account in Germany is lies. Our leader did not approve that account. I'm not there. I'm not aware of it. They opened it to deceive you because Germany, that's where we normally have our international account. So because it's no longer there, they now say, okay, let's open it in Germany too. It is not our international account. We don't have any international account in Germany. It's their own business account. Their own. Because if they follow the code of conduct, you will know that before any account is open, all the accounts that we have was approved by our leader. He will give me the directives. I will go to the coordinator of that country and tell them they will open an account. But this one, they thought they have now arrived. They thought because our leader is in prison, therefore, what will he do? They went and opened an account, taking money from people. They are not with us. I repeat, because if they are with us, they will follow our leader's instruction. We have one leader. Ofunkpuru. That's our supreme leader, Nnamdi Kanu. One. Anybody that says otherwise, confront that person. That person is an enemy. IPOB is a good place that mothers will love. They will ask. I remember my mom will say, I hope you are in IPOB. I say, yes, ma, Nnamdi. But these days, just look at the way they just want to turn everything upside down. But we are not going to allow them. We will keep pursuing them. We will keep confronting them with what? With truth and fact. We will not let go. They can come with their threats, they can come with their propaganda, they can say anything. We will not let go. They thought they have defeated finance department. They opened champagne, corking champagne. You cannot destroy what you did not build. It's not possible. We are here. And we will be here to do that assignment. You don't need to like me. I didn't appoint myself. My team, we were appointed by our leader. So you don't need to like me. I don't need your love. What I need is do the work, obey our leader's instruction, pay your money where you're supposed to pay so that we restore Biafra and we go home. That's all. Then you will be my friend. But if you go against these two things, disobeying our leader and not following the code of conduct, I have nothing to do with you. That's the way it is. So I'm not aware of any account. It's not in existence. Do not pay money there because I don't know about it. They are going about opening an account. So sad. A leader trusted you, give you responsibility to do what you have to do. You leave it just because he is in DSN. You go about going behind him, opening an account left and right, dividing IPOB. We had this in 2015, 16, 17, but this set, very dangerous. Very, very dangerous. But everybody will pay for their own. What you do is what you reap. A man that loves you so much and sacrifice and stay in DSS and you are stabbing him at the back and you think IKECHUKWU will forgive you. Mbanu. It doesn't go that way. If you love me in my present, when I'm not, you don't see me, you give me that same love as well. Not stabbing me at the back. It's very bad. I remember when we used to go for demonstration in Brussels. You can see the love there. People will come, they will embrace each and every. You embrace your people, even they will go, you sit down, they will go and bring food for you, you eat. Now, you can't even take water from anybody again. Now you walk and be looking behind your back to know who is coming behind you. That is so bad. But we're not going to let them do whatever they like. No, we cannot. We will fight them head on. We will speak the truth to defeat them. We will continue to do the right thing and obey our leaders' instruction. Because that power that they want, they will never get it. Oh, amazing. They will never get it. We are here, we are in majority, and we will fight them head on and defeat them just the way we did in 2015-16. Like I said, I know after these brokers, their attack dogs will come, but they go nowhere. Because this Biafra restoration, this finance department is guided by IKECHUKWU. They do nothing. Our leader is the anointed one. They will not succeed. So if you know the truth, speak up. When you see somebody doing the wrong thing, tell that person that one day what you are doing is wrong. And then leave the person. But when you keep quiet, it means you are also part of the problem. Because many of them have deviated. It's no longer about freedom. It's no longer about releasing our leader. It's no longer about contribution. It's now about, this is my own company. I will set up my own company here. This is my own company. I'll set up my own company. Pay me money, oh. Make sure you pay into this account, oh. This is my own company. Make sure you pay into this account, oh. This is my own. That's not what it's supposed to be. Where is that love? Where is that IPOB one family we used to sing? We are now searching for it. Because a lot of them are not here for Biafra restoration. So if you know you are here for Biafra restoration, keep to the rules. Keep to the rules and regulations. Let your loyalty be with our leader. That's the problem that some of them have with me, because I'd say to them that I'm 100% loyal to our leader. And nothing is going to change it. Choose where your loyalty lies. Mine and my family lies with Onyendu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's the problem they have with me, and they will continue to have it. I really commend my team in the finance department and those in the finance department again. Make sure you do your work. Some of you are not doing whatever you like. We are taking notes. Search your conscience and know if you are doing the right thing. Search your conscience and know if you are doing the right thing. If you are in the right path. Where is all this IPOB one family? Where is it gone? Where? Oh, our leader. Oh, I will die for you. I will do this. I will do this. Where is it? Do not allow yourself to be misguided. Follow the right path. Remain loyal. Make your contributions to the right place. Those of them that say, well, what did they do with our money? Again, in London, you saw it all televised, live. You think they did it for nothing? It's money. Shishi. Money. They need to be paid. Those in Biafra land too, and the others that are doing other, they need to be paid. So stop asking questions, unnecessary questions, just because you don't want to pay. You now find one reason. I'm waiting until our leader comes out. You don't want our leader out. As simple as ABC. You don't want him out, but he will come out too. I thank every one of us that are in this, in truth and honesty. Those of us that are devoted, I know we are in majority. Keep up the good work. Those of you that are spreading the word, broadcasting the correct one, not the gossip ones that are looking for content, thinking that they can use Nenaya for content. Keep up the good work. And may IKECHUKWU bless each and every genuine ones. Remember our leader and his family in your prayers, and all the genuine Biafrans in your prayers. Thank you very much. And Nelson, thank you for coming. Mazi, Umeh, Ndeo. And like they thought that I will not be coming, they will be hearing my voice, because this department will go nowhere. We are here to stay. So they better get prepared, because we are prepared more than ever. Thank you very much. Is there anything you want to say? Because I'm done. Thank you.
Yeah, there's nothing to add on what you have said. And we appreciate you guys coming tonight. And as we said, subsequently, we continue. And I hope every Biafran have listened what our head of finance have said tonight. And a lot of comments on the comment section. Ezebulo, everybody know what it means in Igbo language. Ezebulo. And this is Ezebulo family. Kanu family, I said it over time. We're not here to wash anybody, but our leader, they come in a lifetime. One thing I will add here tonight before I go, like we said, I have a broadcast tomorrow for the Church Card Media Warriors, because all their meltdown, we need to address them. Everything that needs to be said has to be said on this platform, as he said, head on. We must not let them breathe at this point in time. As they come, our duty is to make sure that Biafrans understand where we are coming from. As we done in 2015, 2016, which was there, that's why they couldn't have that edge. But like he said, there wasn't worst. 2015 was vicious, but they have vision. But these are they're non-entities. They don't know what the chicken was there, if you remember, Manamanya. So what I will add tonight is that the anger they've have over time is what they exhibited when our leader left. Like UK here, including Okachi, they were holding grudge against Onyendu. Austin Abani, all of them was taking shots at Onyendu. And I will tell you, Kanu does nothing. Like you said, UK, they don't even understand the word UK. That appellant, they don't understand what it means. And how did we get there? That's a story for another day, which you have said in this platform. I thank you guys for coming. And may IKECHUKWU be my guide and bless you. And every sincere IPOB member going forward, I will play Onyendu voice, and I will close the program. There we
No.
As you all have heard, the head of finance and her team have made it abundantly clear tonight, and they will going forward. Official messages will be coming through Biafra Alpha Power Media. For those saying it's not Radio Biafra, Biafra Alpha Power Media is standing in the gap in conjunction with UK Media and Event. Is under United Kingdom IPOB National Coordinator, head by Mrs. Tata and deputized by Mike Tata. That's how Union set it up, and nobody can change that. They can go and hang transformer. I don't care. But the job must be done, and we have no apology to any idiot. The IPOB finance, like I said, all these people are Igbo Alaji. These are local 419ers, and they have got nothing to offer. What they do, now Onyendu one. No man should come close to our finance. Mazi is an angel. He sees beyond what any man can see. So tonight, I'm not going to say too much because I'm going to have a few there with them tomorrow. I need to go in depth on the recharge card media worms in their meltdown and their innuendos. I'm going to take my time tomorrow, including their Mohammed Abbas. He's been ranting. I will address them tomorrow. Tomorrow is very going to be on them because we'll have to do things officially here. So I thank you all for listening to the head of finance and her team. And I will going to leave you guys with the voice of our leader concerning finance. And that will be for tonight. Thank you for listening. IKECHUKWU continue to guide and bless all of us. Most importantly, our leader Mazi Kanu will always, that mighty hand will always be upon him because he's the one that called him. And our four bearers, they will guide him. The land of Biafra will guide Mazi Kanu and the Ezebilo family. At large, those that believe in Biafra, because we are here to preach the gospel. They will know much.
Biafra Alpha Power Media International.
Anytime you get a call from our sister Nnamdi, then you know you're in very serious trouble, you have done something wrong. Please make sure that our accounting and our audit is up to date. I do not understand the reluctance of some individuals in the US to remit the money that people have contributed to ESN. I don't understand the reason why you're holding it. I don't know what for. Please. And I have maintained that any accounts that we have that Nnamdi cannot see, I do not trust that very account. As long as she doesn't see it, I will not trust it. And very, very soon, I will shut down every account that Nnamdi cannot see.
Biafra Alpha Power Media International
Is our overall finance officer, IPOB worldwide. And she is a woman of immense integrity and substance. One of the pioneer contributors to Radio Biafra and IPOB before a lot of people came along. Anything she tells me, I believe, is gospel. And everything is properly documented.
So anytime you get a call from our sister Nnamdi, then you know you're in very serious trouble, you have done something wrong. Please make sure that our accounting and our audit is up to date. I do not understand the reluctance of some individuals in the US to remit the money that people have contributed to ESN. I don't understand the reason why you're holding it. I don't know what for. Please. And I have maintained that any account that we have that Nnamdi cannot see, I do not trust that very account. As long as she doesn't see it, I will not trust it. And very, very soon, I will shut down every account that Nnamdi cannot see.
Biafra Alpha Power Media. Biafra Alpha Power Media International.
Good evening, great Biafrans and wonderful people. I welcome you this evening once again. It is Radio Biafra presentation. Today, the 11th day of March 2023, the year of our Lord. And of course, we want to welcome you and we want to thank you for joining us this evening. Of course, we know it is a bit late for those who are in diaspora and of course, those who are in Biafra land. But of course, this gospel of the restoration of Biafra must be preached unabatedly. And this evening, we have gathered once again to do the needful. It is IPOB finance team worldwide, led by Wanda Nenyanya, of course, addressing Biafrans this evening. Therefore, I indulge you to please join us this evening. And as you are joining us, we want you to invite others. You can catch us on Street Talk, on Radio Biafra, and also on Mike Biafra OB. Of course, these platforms, they're out there on the social media, and you can, of course, share it around and invite others. I keep saying this all the time, and I'm going to say it once again, that finance is an integral part of what we are doing. We cannot succeed without finance. We cannot succeed because money is the wind or the wheel that this struggle travail on, because everything we do in IPOB, of course, requires finance. We need to finance each and everything that we are doing. And you people, the Biafrans, are the ones who are making this work. And this evening, of course, I will hand you to the able hand of our finance team so that they can take us through. But before we do that, it is very important that I introduce myself and, of course, say a short word of prayers. My name is Barrister IKECHUKWU Onoha. I hail from Omowa. Omowa is in Olo province of Biafra land. And this evening, of course, I will be your host this evening. And of course, I am going to hand over to Wanda Nenyanya. But before I do that, and I pray and hope that we are coming out loud and clear to you this evening. Father, we thank you this evening, and this time around we are inviting your presence as we are about to speak to our people. Oh God, we pray that you speak through us, and we will pray, oh God, that you bring your people together, that we will know the truth, and the truth will set us free, that at the end Biafra will be restored. We'll pray for the release and immediate release of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, whom you have already set free. Father, Lord, show yourself a mighty God, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be free and free indeed. We thank you, Father, because we know you have heard us, because we prayed in the name of Chukwu Kabiama. Ise. Once again, my name is Barrister IKECHUKWU Onoha. Of course, I've told you where I come from. Omowa is in Olo province of Biafra land. And without wasting any time, the whole world is listening. And I will hand you over to our finance team so that they can take us through tonight's edition of a Radio Biafra presentation. Let me see if our sister Wanda Nenyanya can hear me. And then, of course, if she can hear me, then I will bring her through to you. Let's see. Wanda, can you hear me? Good evening from here. Wanda Nenyanya, please, can you hear me? I think I have lost connection with them. I am not sure what is happening. Let me see what is happening. And then, of course, I will reconnect with them. I am not sure what is happening. I am trying to see if I can reconnect to Wanda Nenyanya. All right. Okay, that is correct. I need to call her from the correct line. That is true. There we go. There we go. I am sorry about that. I think the connection, or rather the platform I'm using to call her is actually the wrong one. But there we go. Now I am calling her from the right one. And as soon as she answers, I will bring her to you. Wanda, can you hear me right now?
Yes. Yes, we are there now.
Sorry, I think I was calling you. I was calling you from the wrong platform. Sorry about that.
Yes, that's right.
All right. If you are listening to me, or rather, if you can hear me clearly, I believe the whole world is listening, and Biafrans too are listening.
Yes.
Please go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for hosting us this evening. Yeah, Yeah, good evening, dear friends of Biafra, lovers of freedom, including our enemies. I welcome you all tonight, today, the 11th of March, 2023, and a Saturday. This is live. I'm here this evening with my team, Nelson Yagazie and Ifeoma Tinuba. Today, we are going to address Biafrans, of course, on finance. My name is Mrs. Nnayanya. By the special grace of Chukwu Kabiama, I am the head of finance of IPOB worldwide. I'm here today with Nelson Yagazie and Ifeoma. Over to you, Nelson. Please introduce yourself. Biafrans are waiting.
Thank you. Good evening. I hope I'm coming out.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yes, Mazi, go ahead.
Okay, Mazi, IKECHUKWU, good evening.
Good evening from here, Mazi, and welcome to the
program.
Good
evening, my brother. Thank you. Yeah. And thank you once again for the work you're doing. Biafrans, good evening. My name is Nelson Yagazie. I'm the Secretary of Finance IPOB Worldwide. By extension, specifically, I oversee finance matters in Asia, in Africa, and some parts of South America.
Thank you very much. Over to Ifeoma. Biafrans are waiting.
Hello, good morning, Biafrans all over the world. My name is Ifoma Linda Chonwoba, and I'm greeting you from where I am, because it is morning time here in Australia. I am the PRO of IPOB Finance Worldwide, and by extension, I oversee the finance activities of Biafrans in Scandinavia. By Scandinavia, I mean Sweden, Denmark, Norway, and Finland, and also in North America and in some Middle East, in the entire Middle East. Thank you, and I will be back with you again.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Good morning.
IKECHUKWU, he's muted.
Yes, no, I can hear you.
Okay, now we go on.
I can hear you. Go ahead, please.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my dear.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, once again, welcome back to Biafrans. I want to greet everybody. We thank Chukwu Okike Abiama for this day, for being alive. We thank Chukwu Okike Abiama for our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and ask Chukwu Okike Abiama please to release him for us, that Nigerians should release him unconditionally. He committed no crime. They should release him so he will be back to us again. And also those that are in detention as well, that all of them should be released. Dear friends, today I would like everybody to listen very attentively. As usual, what we are here is on finance issue. I remember on the 27th of February 2023, I made an announcement as directed by the Supreme Leader of Indigenous People of Biafra with regards to our accounts, that monthly dues and all dues will no longer be paid to Germany again, that the international account has now been moved on to IPOB in USA, national account, which is Biafran Freedom INC. And I read the code of conduct stating that it's the head of finance that will direct where money will be paid. And this is the directive given by our leader. After that announcement on the 28th, there was a memo saying that the international account is now in Australia. I am telling you today as the head of finance and as the approval given to me by our leader to make that announcement, I am saying that that account that they published on the memo is not approved by our leader. That means it's illegal, in short. If you pay money into that account, you are on your own. Number two, it simply means that you are working against us. That means you are now forming your own. Number three, it means you have now gone against the IPOB code of conduct with regards to finance. Again, it also means that all the years of our leaders preaching that you have not been following, all the preachings of our leader, it means people have not been following. Because if you have been following the preachings of our leader, the teachings of our leader, it states in one of his broadcasts that any account that Nnamdi is not there, that doesn't see that account, doesn't trust that account, and that account will be shut down. He said it. Some people tend to ignore that and decides to follow the code of conduct that suits them. This is not acceptable. That account that they opened, they call it Biafra Aid in Australia, is not approved by our leader. That means if you pay money there, it means you are on your own. You are not with us. They are going about opening accounts left and right everywhere. They went to South Africa, open an illegal account. They call it welfare accounts, even though our leader said that that account should be shut down. In the memo that Barrister Nnamdi Ejiofor sent across, it stated there, you should not open accounts anywhere. They went to United Kingdom and opened an illegal account. They call it something association. United Kingdom have not paid their monthly dues for the past 1 year, with exception of North London. Forest Gate and the rest have not paid their money to Germany, but it didn't stop us from doing what we are supposed to do, because it shows that they are not with us, because we are keeping records. The same thing, they went to America, some part of America, and opened another account to deprive us of funds. Did it stop us? No, it did not stop us. Canada, IPOB Canada have not paid money for more than 1 year. Not that people didn't pay. People have been making contributions, but ask them where their money is. Since March last year, they made contributions. They paid to account that they gave to them, but they claim they are with us. They are not with us. It's as simple as that, because it means all the teachings of our leader has been ignored. You cannot say that our supreme leader, Nnamdi Kanu, is your leader, and you are doing the contrary, going against his directives, going against the code of conduct that he approved. It's not acceptable. So if you pay money into that Biafran aid in Australia, you are not with us. You pay your money, your funds, your levies to IPOB USA national account known as Biafran Freedom INC. Any other account is not approved. I want people to make sure that, take note of that. What we are here is to make sure that this struggle, that our restoration is being financed. And it will be financed. Nothing can stop it. They can set up accounts anywhere they like. It will not disturb us. If you know you are with us, you pay to USA national accounts approved by our leader. If you know that, yes, you are here with us, and you took that oath not to disturb anything that will cause evil in this struggle, then you pay to the correct account. If you follow the code of conduct laid down by our leader, approved by him, then you pay to the correct account, which is IPOB USA national account. Any other account you pay to, you are not with us, because we are keeping records. We are keeping records. We have but one international account where we pay in our monthly dues and levies now. I also want to make this point very clear, because of rumors and things that are going around. And I want everyone to please listen to me very, very attentively. None of our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu relatives, nor brothers, nor sisters, have access to IPOB account. None of them whatsoever. It has never happened. I'm telling you because I am the head of finance. If I say never, it means never. They do not have access to any accounts, or are they funding of IPOB? No, they do not fund IPOB. It's me and you, and they make those that make contributions. They do not have access to IPOB accounts. So those that are going about peddling this propaganda should stop it. They should stop tarnishing the image of our leaders' family. It's not acceptable. This false information must stop henceforth. Because I am in charge of finance, and I know they do not have access to any bank. No asset whatsoever. Not their sisters, not brothers, not anybody in that family. Neither are they the ones funding IPOB. So please, it should stop. Once again, I want to commend everybody, the loyalists, those of us that are the loyalists that have come out now to speak up. I commend every one of you. Remember what our leader said. We must speak the truth at all times, even in the presence of your enemies. Now that you people have come out to join us, I commend every one of you. Do not give up. We must push forward. This is the time to show what we have learned from all the teachings of our leader throughout these years. This is the time. When you see evil, confront it and say, this is evil. And then the evil will stop. But when you are afraid, you don't want to be sacked, you don't want to be removed as a coordinator, then you are not one of us. Because people are dying. They are killing our people every day. Many of them work, they don't get salary, they don't get pay. It's our duty to rescue them. And ourselves as well. When you see somebody is doing evil, speak up. We all had the voice of one person. The anointed one of IKECHUKWU, Nnamdi. I heard his voice and I joined. That's the voice we had. So why are you afraid of speaking the truth? Where is that IPOB one family? Where has it gone? Where is it? Where is that slogan? IPOB one family. Please, let's try and do the right thing. Follow the directive. We have one command. The supreme leader, Nnamdi Kanu, we all follow. We all queue behind him. And he has given the instruction that our dues don't longer come to Germany, but to USA. Then you follow, as long as you know you are with us, you follow it, irrespective of any memo. Our own memo is the directive from our leader, which I have delivered. I don't care what any other person says. And I want to use this opportunity to commend my team, Nelson and the former, and all the finance officers around the world who are doing the right thing. Those that are not afraid, those that are following the instructions given by our leader. I commend every one of you. Like I said, also with the loyalists, MNK loyalists. I commend every one of us because I and my team are also part of the loyalists. We are everywhere. Please, this is the time to speak up and do the right thing. I stand by now and allow my colleagues to say something. Ndewo, Mazi IKECHUKWU. Nelson, over to you, please.
Yeah, Ndeo, Head of Finance, Lady Nenia. Hope I'm coming out okay.
Yeah, sure,
Yes,
you are.
Mazi, go ahead. You're coming
Yeah.
out.
Okay, Biafrans, good evening once again. My name is Nelson Iyagazie. I am the Secretary of Finance IPOB Worldwide. Yeah, today I don't have much to say. So, comment on air is in regards to the new, not really new account, the USA account now approved by our leader Mazi Kanu, following the incidents in Germany, the ugly incidents that happened in Germany that saw the closure of the old one in Germany. There's only one head of finance of IPOB worldwide, and that person is Lady Nenia, appointed and announced by our leader Mazi Kanu, and have been functioning in that capacity since inception of finance as a department in 2014, immediately after the incident with Anibogo, IKECHUKWU Anibogo, Rita IKECHUKWU Anibogo, and the IKECHUKWU in Yago. Those days, we've not had two head of finance. It has been one person, and that same person is the person speaking to you today, Lady Nenia. Our leader has trusted her, and I have not had any cause to make any kind of complaint all the while he was out with us here. It shows competence, it shows loyalty, it shows trustworthiness. I wonder why today just our leader is in the hand of the enemy, that people are now picking quarrels and having cause to doubt and say funny things. But that's unfortunate. I feel if we are sincere to ourselves, we know the truth. There's only one head of finance, and the code of conduct is clear on its stipulations. We should understand that if truly we are in the struggle for our freedom and we are standing on the twin pillar of truth and honesty as declared by our leader Mazi Kanu, it's quite unfortunate that today the issue Nigeria is doing all it can to destabilize us, and some people are playing into their hands. It's a thing of sorrow, quite unfortunate. I wish the struggle is wiser than the divide. I wish so. I wish people will come back to their senses and work together. Remember that it's the end of the enemy. There's only one head of finance, and there's only one finance department. What people do not understand is in finance department, we do not do anything without the approval of our leader, Mazi Kanu. This is where some people get it wrong. Sometimes maybe there's a delay. We're trying to get clearance from our leader before we do anything. Anything you see finance doing, our announcement you see the head of finance making has the approval of our leader Mazi Kanu. It has been like that before his incarceration, before his illegal abduction in Kenya, rendition back here, and being in incarceration since then. That is how it has been. And it's still that way today. There are people that have access to our leader. People know that there's a channel of information So I wonder if anybody is in doubt of whatever finance department is doing or announcements being made by head of finance, that very source of information could be referenced. They can ask because there is a channel of information and people know that. So I wonder why things are the way they are. So all I just have to say today is one, there's only one head of finance, and that is Lady Nene. Two, the code of conduct is clear in its stipulations. Three, there is channel of information. Four, finance as a department does not do anything without the approval of our leader Mazi and Kanu. And five, the highest command of the struggle is our leader Mazi and Kanu. His pronouncements reign supreme.
Thank you very much, Nelson. Over to our sister, Ifoma.
Biafrans all over the world. My name is Ifoma Linda Chimoba, and I'm greeting you again from the city of Melbourne, Australia. Here, this is Sunday morning, and the time here is 8:30 in the morning. I know some of you are still in on Saturday. We, the finance team, we have gathered here again to remind our people all over the world that without finance, nothing will go forward in our struggle. So therefore, it is very important that we understand that all our dues, we must pay it and channel it to the appropriate account provided by the head of finance, Nenayana. We have all listened to what she has said now. In case if you are just joining now, try to go back and rewind to hear her voice and hear her speeches about what she has said earlier on. I joined this struggle since 2012. We are still here. We have never had any head of finance since the beginning till today. She's still the one, in case you don't know. This struggle have come and we have come to stay, and Biafra must be restored. We have witnessed a lot of obstacles from the beginning till today. And there is no obstacle that we will witness today that will be more than what we have witnessed before. Nothing will stop this struggle from going on. But most importantly, are you one of us, like our leader always said? He said that he will not disappoint us, but instead, we are the one who will disappoint him. So the question I'm asking you today, as you are listening to me, wherever you are you one of those people who are disappointing him? If the answer is yes, then ask yourself inner question and further question. Why did you get yourself into this mess? Some of you think that our leader will not be released. I don't know how some people think sometimes. This is not the first time that he has been in a DSS dungeon. He will be released. Some of you will be shocked when he will come out. Yes, his health is somehow, but he's getting up and recovering by God's grace. And very soon, sooner than we expect, he will join us. And he will ask you some questions. Where will you keep your own face while answering these questions? If you are one of those people who have been disappointing him, I want you to ask yourself this particular question that I'm saying. How will you face him to answer some certain questions when it is being thrown to you? Another question I'm asking again, what you are doing within yourself, do you still put our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, in your agenda at all? If the answer is yes, then you ask yourself, this thing that I'm doing, is it in line with what our leader put down as rule for us. We have chain of command. And in account departments, we take instruction directly from our leader. Our leader is not yet dead. He cannot die. We are all praying for him from all over the world where we are. And by God's grace, he will join us. So ask yourself question. Are you still a member of IPOB? Do you still keep his commandments? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, and I quote him, he said, if you love me, you keep my commandments. If you want this struggle to grow forward, do as I say. Are you still doing as he said? Are we still, paying our dues to the appropriate channel? Do you still send your monthly dues and other dues to the right channel where the right account that has been provided by the head of finance? For your information, this IPOB movement, nothing will ever shake it. We have seen the worst things before. No matter the one that will come in the future, we are still here. If you check from 2012 till now, and we are still standing strong, it means that we will continue, and by special grace of God, this Biafra that we are talking about today will be restored sooner than we expect. And by the special grace of God, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, will join us. So if you are part of people making and transferring the entire money that you are contributing in your own area to any account that is not approved by our head of finance, then I don't know what to tell you. You know what is right. So do what is right. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I just want to add to what my colleagues have said. I want to commend, first of all those that are steadfast, those that follow the directives, and do not allow yourself to be deceived, because some of them don't even know what freedom fighting is all about. They think freedom fighting is just coming on air shouting or going on laptop and shouting. No, it's more than that. You must be dedicated. Focus. Some of these people, you see that are there talking, they don't even make contributions. They have not sacrificed nothing. But you see them talking. But one thing is clear. Everybody have conscience. You search yourself and know if you are doing the right thing. But for us in this department, we will continue to carry out the instructions given to us by our leader. Biafra restoration is not easy. Freedom fighting, trying to get your freedom is not easy. It requires a lot. Sacrifice, focus, determination. If you have those qualities, then you know what freedom fighting is all about. It's a serious business because you want to be free. And if you want to be free, you really have to fight for it, to work hard to get it. I commend all those that are doing the right thing. We are keeping records of everything. In those that are writing, those that are open their laptop and be talking, we have all the records. The day of reckoning will come. Continue to remember our leader in your prayers. It's very important. And please, I repeat again, no sibling of our leader, no brothers of our leader, no member of their family have access to any IPOB account. Neither are they the ones funding IPOB. This propaganda has got to stop. People should remain focused and do the right thing. Our leader will be out very soon. Just like the former said, many will be shocked that never expected that he will be out. He will come out. Because when GateKeepers must send you on assignment, he will protect you and guide you to the end. He will come out. That's all I can say for this. Once again, the account where you pay in your money, your monthly dues, and your levies is IPOB national account in the USA, no longer in Germany, not in Biafra Aid Australia. No. Never. It's not approved by our leader. So if you pay in money there, it means you are not with us. It's either you are with us or against us. There is no in-between. If some people are tired, they can take a walk. Because here, it's not a child's play. Our people are being killed every blessed day. I take this Biafra restoration very, very serious. And I hope others do the same, so that we can be free. Nancy, do you have any closing remarks? So that Ifeoma will give her own closing remarks. For me, I'll say good night. Do you have any closing remarks, please?
Okay. Dear friends, good evening once again. I just want us to keep standing strong and doing what is right. We know what is right, and we just have to do what is right and ensure that we are standing on the twin pillar of truth and honesty.
Thank you very much. Ifeoma, please, over to you.
Okay. Let me greet my people with our Oja. Though it's very early here.
Thank you very much.
But it's
Thank you
always
very
good.
much. Go ahead, please.
IKECHUKWU will be happy.
Most definitely happy. Go ahead. Oh.
Good morning from Australia.
Good morning, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Mazi IKECHUKWU, for giving us this opportunity.
It's my pleasure.
No,
thank you very much, Ndewo. Thanks for coming up.
No.
All right.
Okay.
There you have it. And of course, it is IPOB Finance Team Worldwide, of course, addressing Biafrans this evening. And of course, it is morning to some people. Of course, I can see that. But anytime it is, wherever you are, the most important thing is that we appreciate this gospel, irrespective of time, irrespective of hour. And what is important?
Biafra Alpha Power Media International.
Wonderful people, beautiful people, I welcome you this evening. It is Radio Biafra, and of course, we are coming to you live and direct this evening, being the 15th day of February 2023, and the time standing here at 6:21 p.m. here in Johannesburg. It should be an hour different in Biafra land. Of course, it should be 5:21 p.m. in Biafra land. Of course, wherever you are hearing the sound of my voice, it should be an hour different, or 21 minutes past the top of the hour. And of course, this is how you know you are listening to us, direct. And of course, it is a live presentation presentation this evening, bringing you, of course, a broadcast by IPOB finance team, of course, led by Wada Nenyanya. They will be talking to Biafrans all around the world this evening. And of course, we don't want to waste your time. We want to get straight to it. But I want to welcome everybody, wherever you are, wherever you are hearing the sound of my voice. And I want you to invite others to join us this evening. And of course, once again, my name is Barrister IKECHUKWU Onoha. I hear from Olo. Olo is in Imo. And of course, it is Olo province of Biafra land. And I will be your host this evening. Without wasting any time, we need to say a word of prayer. And then, of course, I will hand you over straight to the team who are standing by, of course, to speak to Biafrans this evening. Father, we thank you. We bless you this evening. We ask you, Lord, to come and take control over the lives of your people wherever Biafrans are around the world. We pray and ask you to protect and guide us. We pray for our leader, O Lord, who is incarcerated. We pray, Father, because you have already given him an unconditional release. We pray, Lord, that you fulfill that by inputting in the hearts of those who are holding him captive to release him, that he will be released as you have set him free. Father, we thank you this evening and we believe that you have answered us, because we pray in the name of Chukwukikabiama. He said. Thank you once again. My name is Barrister IKECHUKWU Onoha.
Biafra Alpha Power Media International.
Them leave us for water, or chop on a machine. I make it put our hands together so that we can fight to stand together. We are Biafrans. We are the world, make a better day, so let's start giving. The choice we make, we're saving our life. Issue will make a better day. A brighter day, so let's start giving. There's a choice we're making. We'll say no or less. Each show will make a better day, just you and me. Don't be so this matters about me as I take my time and sing reality. We don't struggle, they hustle, they muscle. Why some people they can't?
Good evening, great Biafrans and wonderful people. I welcome you once again this evening. Of course, it is 23:15 here in Johannesburg. Of course, if you are in Biafra land, it should be the same minutes past the top of the hour, 10 p.m. in Biafra land. And of course, we are bringing you a live presentation this evening from IPOB Finance Department Worldwide, led by Wanda Nenyanya, who would like to address Biafrans this evening. Therefore, I urge you to pay close attention and please share this live video to every platform known to you. Share it and invite others because it is a very important announcement and, of course, update from the Finance Department. But before we go ahead, because I already have Wanda Nenyanya on the lines, my name is Mazi IKECHUKWU Onoha, and of course, I am going to say a short prayer and I will hand over to Wanda Nenyanya. Father, we thank you for this opportunity. We thank you for today. We thank you, the maker of the universe. We give you all the praise, all the glory. We thank you for our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We pray for his immediate and unconditional release as soon as possible. Father, Lord, we thank you. We bless you. We say, let your name be glorified. In the name of Chukwu Kikabiama. Ise. Once again, my name is Mazi IKECHUKWU Onoha, and without wasting time, let me hand you over to Wanda Nenyanya, who is already on the line waiting this evening. All right, let me go straight to her and see if she can hear me. Wanda Nenyanya, can you hear me? On the line waiting this evening. All right, Wanda Nenyanya, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I don't know.
All right, I can hear you as well. Then please go ahead. Go ahead, please.
Okay. Good evening, Biafrans, IPOB family worldwide, friends of Biafra and lovers of freedom. My name is Mrs. Nenyanya. By the special grace of Chukwu Kikabiama, I am the head of finance of IPOB worldwide. This evening, I have an emergency announcement to make. This directive is coming from the Supreme Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra with regards to our IPOB worldwide account. But before I go, I want to thank Chukwu Kikabiama for this day, for life, and also for our leader, our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I pray to Chukwu Abiyama to give him good health, long life, and more wisdom, and that the Nigerians will release him unconditionally as soon as possible so he will join us. I also pray for those that are also in prison that they also will be released. Like I said, first of all, before I go on, I want to commend all those that remained focused and consistent in what we are doing, irrespective of all what has been going on. I commend all of them. Remain steadfast, remain focused, because that is why we are here in the first place. Today, I received a directive from our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Gave me a directive to our lawyer, one of our lawyers, on finance and IPOB worldwide accounts. And our leader instructed that I need to make this announcement. And this directive is with immediate effect. The directive is as follows. From today, all monthly dues of all IPOB family members around the world must be sent to the approved IPOB USA national account. The account is Biafra Freedom Inc., no longer to Germany. I repeat, from today, all monthly dues of all IPOB family members must be sent to the approved IPOB USA national account, and the name of the account is Biafra Freedom INC, no longer to Germany. I have a view asset to this very account, to this very USA national account. When you send your money, endeavor to write the name of your zone and your country so that everything will be properly documented. I will continue from where we stopped with the account in Germany. That means if your monthly dues, the last monthly dues you paid was in December, then the next one will be for January. And those that are owing for some months, or some of them are owing for 1 year, if you pay and then you say it's for February, that is not correct, because I will backdate it to the outstanding months that you are owing. It's very, very important. Number 3 point I want to make here is that the money in the closed IPOB worldwide account in Germany does not belong to IPOB Germany. Rather, this money is for IPOB worldwide. I want to repeat it again. The money in the closed IPOB worldwide account in Germany does not belong to IPOB Germany. Rather, the money is for IPOB worldwide. I know the reason why I'm saying this. Number 4 point. As soon as all the logistics is put in place, the finance department will do the needful with regards to that money. Our IPOB office in Germany remains, nothing has changed. How the office will be maintained will be sorted out. That is no problem, because we are officially registered and that office is known by the government, so everything remains the same. The only changes is that our base for payment of our monthly dues worldwide contribution is now moved to the approved IPOB USA national account, which is Biafra Freedom INC. The finance department will make sure that these accounts, the details of the accounts will be sent to finance officers around the world so that you pass it on. It's very, very important. And countries that will pay money into this very account remains those that normally send to Germany. I just want to refresh us again. Countries that will pay money into this very account are as follows. All IPOB states in the USA, Australia, IPOB in Asia, Canada, Europe, Middle East, and South America. That's where they normally pay. So now the payment goes to USA, not to Germany. Another point I want to raise here is those of us in Africa. Our accounts have not changed. It still remains the same. If there are any changes, the finance department will notify you. But for now, it remains the same. The 3rd point, South Africa pays to our IPOB national account approved by our leader, not the illegal one that they opened. If you pay to the legal one, it means you are not with us. Secondly, also all SADC countries must pay into the national account and not to the illegal account. That's the way it has been right from onset when this account was opened in September 2019. I also want to remind us that those of us in Biafra land, we do not pay monthly dues nor any contribution. Nothing has changed. In case you have any question, you are free to get in touch with the finance department. I know I read, some of the comments on Facebook. People were asking, why am I broadcasting on Facebook? Yes, I'm broadcasting on Facebook because Austin Ofoma, the one in charge of media, said that I should not be allowed to broadcast on Radio Biafra again. He told Mazi IKECHUKWU, and in fact his login has been deactivated. Where we are here to restore Biafra, there are other means that I can pass on my message. That's why I decided to use the Facebook. This Radio Biafra that he said that I should not broadcast from there, or from, I didn't know when the radio was set up. But that's not why I'm here today. I'm here today to pass on the information, the directives from the Supreme Leader, because when our leader gives directive, it must be obeyed. We have to carry out the instructions. So those of you that are keeping IPOB money, people that have made contributions and you keep it, release it and remit these funds to the approved accounts of IPOB USA national account, which is Biafra Freedom INC. If you decide to pay it somewhere else, it means you are not with us. As simple as that. I also want to make it clear that those of us in Germany, if Collins Chinedu, who is no longer our national coordinator, gives you any account to pay him money, if you pay money into that account, it means you are not with us, because Collins Chinedu has been expelled from IPOB. He's no longer our national coordinator. We are here to restore Biafra. So we have to follow the instructions and the command given by our leader. We have just but one command, one leader, one supreme leader, and we all follow suit. So every instruction or directive that he gives, we must follow it, or else it means we are not with our leader. That's why I have to make this announcement. Now, also finally, I want to read the Code of Conduct on Finance, Section 3, Subsection A, Finance. Paragraph 7, it states, all IPOB financial transactions, be it in form of monthly donations, levies, or fundraising, shall, after gathering of such funds, be handed over to the appropriate financial officer, to be financial secretary or treasurer, who, after taking proper record of the funds raised, shall remit same into official IPOB general account as provided by the head of finance to all family units. As provided by the head of finance to all family units. So this account is approved account by our leader, and I'm in that account. I have a view asset in that account, and that's where our leader has directed that our monthly dues will be going in from henceforth. Paragraph 8 states, for clarity, no principal officer from the unit coordinator to the continental representatives other than financial officers shall have anything to do with collection of funds. This is the instruction I received from our supreme leader, Nnamdi Kanu, through our lawyer. And that I have to make this announcement. So Germany is no longer where we pay our monthly donations, rather it's now shifted to IPOB USA national account. The account details will be sent to finance officers around the world. Those that we don't know, we will make sure we try and get it. The finance department will do that. If you have any question, please feel free to contact the finance department. Mazi, that is all that I have. That's the announcement, the directive I received from our leader, so I decided to pass it on to Biafrans.
Thank you very much. Ndeo. All right. There you have it. And of course, from Mwanda Nyanya, the head of finance. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Mazi, am I coming out clear?
Yes, I can hear you. Let me just unmute. Yes, I can hear you. You are coming out clear.
Mazi?
I can hear you.
I was not sure. Okay, I was not sure because everything was clear.
Muted. It was muted, but now it's unmuted now.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you very
That's
much.
all I have to say. Our account now, international account, has now been moved to USA, no longer to Germany. That's the announcement, the directive I received from our supreme leader, and I've passed it on. Today being the 27th February 2022. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much and good night for that. And we thank you for that announcement. Of course, that was Nwanda Nyanya, head of finance, IPOB worldwide, of course, bringing you all important announcements and a directive from Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And of course, we have to oblige to make sure that this message has been disseminated to our people. So if you are listening, please ensure that you share it around, and of course, so that other people can hear about it. I want you to know that finance is an integral part of what we are doing, of which without we cannot continue. Finance is very, very important. And of course, this finance department should be protected and allowed to do the needful, of course, to ensure that Biafra is restored, because this struggle runs on the wheels of money. Without finance, we cannot go anywhere. All right, the job is done for tonight. And from here, from me, I want to say good night and remain blessed.
The following are some of the songs composed by late Sir F.C. Nwoba during the Nigerian Biafran War from 1967 to 19...
Our people are lame. They are weak. I am struggling to count how many men there are in Biafra land. There are no more men left. Weak, docile, and imbecilic. Weak. I don't know how we can take such people to war. I don't know how we can take men who are not men into battle and win. I am ashamed. Very, very ashamed. Nonetheless, we must preach this very gospel because man did not ask us to come. Chukwu Abiyama in heaven mandated that we should come. If not, that I was called to do this very work, I will not speak to any of you anymore. But Chukwu Abiyama said this very gospel must be preached, and we must preach it. I have prayed since yesterday up until now. My request is very simple. The same prayer I made in secret, I will make out here in the open. Chukwu Abiyama Biko, since it is your intention that your kingdom will be restored upon this very earth, I need men. I need men. I did not say boys. I said I need men. Those of them that you created to restore your kingdom, they should come forward now, not tomorrow, not next year. Chukwu Abiyama. You must bring them now. I did not say tomorrow. Because the insult is too much. It is beyond what any human being can endure. We want to go and get Biafra, or we die in the process, because we are better off dead than witness some of this nonsense going on. The level of insult is beyond what any decent human being can tolerate. I was an Achinama. They bring their cattle into our land. They desecrate our land. They kill us in the presence of our families and nobody does anything about it. And when the police attend, the police sit idly by as people are being killed. by not a multitude of people. Only 4. Only 4 Awasa people can sack an entire village in Biafra land, and we call ourselves men. No, we are not men. Until we redeem our honor. Until we look at integrity and say we must have a part of it. Until then, to be honest with you. This is Radio Biafra. Now is the time to come forward. I did not say tomorrow. Now, tonight, is the time to come forward. 100 of us, and then we march. 100 and we march. The rest can come later if they want to. Our people are lame. They are weak. I am struggling to count how many men there are in Biafra land. There are no more men left. Weak, docile, and imbecilic. Weak. I don't know how we can take such people to war. I don't know how we